Hello friends and welcome again to another AFK journey video, and this time it's Vala time. Now Vala shines in this boss, and as I expected, as I told you before in my previous videos, now Vala is the main core damage dealer in this boss, the Crystal Beetle, and this is for the sheer fact that she goes insanely immediately versus him and goes with pure damage, just like Corrin does pure damage when everybody casts their ultimate. He will be the second best damage dealer if she can survive and hold the line as much as possible. This we're gonna try to play it in a similar strategy for my previous lineup that got me 30 million or 13 billion actually, which is absolutely an insane amount of damage, with her and Corrin dealing the damages. Now here I removed Thorin actually because Thorin is not Mythic Plus for me, so I can't use him efficiently on this lineup. We're using Smokey for the healings a little bit. We're using Corrin, we're using Vala. We're using Rainier actually to link up her with Vala so she can survive a little bit more, because before that I wasn't using Rainier and she couldn't survive at all actually. She survived half of the battle and then she died. So I'm using it this way. Now of course you can put, if you want, Lucius away and he will be the only one tanking from that side, and you can put Corrin in the front and they will be all gathered together, and Lucius will be on this side going here. If I want to put Corrin as well here on this side, he will block his way a little bit, so he will be alone and the boss will not trigger his stuns. But this didn't work for me when I tried this, so I put them this way actually for him to go straight up to the boss in front of him right here, and Vala will be here, and Corrin, because he's semi-melee, he will be in this position, and the last one behind them will be Smokey, and he will get the shields sometimes will not get the shields. By the end of the fight, what I got is Vala died because she will be tanking the boss basically. Corrin and Lucius and Smokey are the only three that survived. Of course Rainier will die no matter where we put him in the backline, because we want him to hit Vala. We can put him here, maybe he won't get stunned if we put him in this position because the boss will be towards this way, but I don't want to risk it. I want to show you this lineup, how it's used, and because of the shields of him and the shields from Lucius, we're gonna survive this all. Plus we're gonna play the evocation spell, of course, because it only have the shields. It gives us crit, it gives us attack and some HP survivability and attack speed when it gets the buffs with the elements of the beasts that they have. Now somebody told me play Merrily. Merrily is true damage as well. We tried Merrily, we tried it before the 50% and after the 50%. She doesn't deal that much amount of damage. So yeah, Vala is the main core of this lineup actually. She's the highest damage dealer now. I have her at +5. I think she's at +5 for me. She's at +5. I forgot if she was at +5 or not. I think she's at +5. If you got her to +10 or +15, she will do amazing amount of damage. Now I couldn't play Corrin Kruger, and when I played Kruger before, he gave me a nice amount of damage, but he will not be shining in this boss or affecting us or benefiting us, since we're attacking as true damage dealers and some magical damage from Smokey, and that's it. Rainier will help a little bit of the damage, but only we need him for buffing Vala and debuffing the boss with a -12 attack. He's at Legendary Plus. If you have him at Mythic Plus, that would be absolutely insane. Your Vala will spiral and she will deal 25% more damage actually to the boss, which is really amazing. You can swap her with Corrin as well. Corrin will start being the one that getting all the buffs, but we used that before and we put Thorin this way or this way, so he can go and attack the boss, but it didn't work that much. So we're gonna go and test it right now and check with you the scores and the results for this battle. Corrin will immediately go to the front, and here we go. All of them are stacked together. That's good. We want only the shields to hit Vala and Smokey at the same time, hopefully. Smokey didn't get interrupted, which is really good. This is because of Corrin actually shields getting the shields to Smokey. Mainly, most of the time, Lucius do not hit our Smokey and he hits only Vala, Corrin, and himself, which is bad sometimes. Like here, as you see, Smokey got silenced, but he did already his blue cloud, which is really good, and it's okay for our lineup. We only want the shields now and we will not lose health, and Vala will keep sustaining and surviving because of the buff of our Rainier getting her healed, and hopefully she will sustain like that. And we're gonna get the shields on her again. Can we get the shields again? And we did get the shields on her, but it got removed immediately because the boss is auto-attacking very much for Vala, because Vala is the one tanking. Now you can remove Rainier, of course, and play somebody else if you want that, and Vala is dead, Smokey is dead, and our Rainier is dead. Now Corin is still alive, Lucius is still alive. They're doing some little bit of damage, and this is less than what I did. So a little bit of RNG. If you got lucky and did some more damage, if your Vala could survive a little bit more. Somebody told me that they're not playing Rainier, actually they're playing Vala behind, and they having Coco give them shields. If she's at Mythic Plus, I would highly recommend that instead of Rainier. So keep that in mind, you can be flexible with these amounts. And let's check the damages. Of course, Vala will spiral in damage, and she will double her damage actually if you can keep her alive until the end of the battle, or at least get somewhere to double her damage, because she's absolutely insane in this mod. Corin, as we know, he's before the 50% he was the best damage dealer. Now he dropped to the second because of Vala, we know, after 50%. And this is why I told everybody, build Vala for bosses like this, for primal lords and bosses in events that drop below 50%. She will just do pure damage all the time. She go into melee form and it's all pure damage. Nothing physical, nothing magical at all, and you will expand your damages, and it will help you put you on the ranks and then the top ranks, so you can get a little bit of these rewards from the bosses, which is absolutely nice. Now, how many chests were there? 14. Previously, I got 16, I think 15 or 16. It put me in the top 400 or something like that. Now, I'm unranked because somebody else fought. If I waited a little bit or I got more levels on my Vala, I didn't even swap the characters, so Vala doesn't have the highest levels. The highest levels are still at Odie and at Cecilia, I think. Let me check here. The highest levels, Cecilia, Smokey, and her, and we can level up also another character. So pay attention to that. None of them, all of them were at 370. If they were at 380, maybe it will buff a little bit of damage. Pay attention for your levels on the characters. And yeah, that was it for this video. This was a short video. Just wanted to update you with the lineups. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty. Peace.